Brew Crew. It is Wednesday, July 31st, and we are getting ready to head down to GenCon. We dropped the kids and dogs off with our parents last night. They're going to be staying with them while we're gone. And then we spent part of last night packing and part of it just kind of relaxing before the trip. We're going to finish up our packing this morning. Carl is coming to get us, and then we'll start the drive down to Indianapolis. So it takes us about 4 hours to get to Indy. We typically stop about halfway, grab a bite to eat. This year we're staying at the JW, which is a really nice hotel. It's a little bit farther from the convention center than some of the others, but it's still within that connected hotel block. But again, nice hotel. We'll probably be leaving here, I'm guessing, around 9-10 o'clock. We should be in Indy early afternoon. I'm guessing with the stop maybe 3-ish, 3:30. Could be earlier, could be later. As always, it depends on traffic. Those birds are angry. It sounds like there's already some issues with Gate 10 parking, which we do use. It's typically quite a bit cheaper than the hotel parking. Carl booked that a while ago, and we just found out yesterday that I guess Gate 10, I'm not sure if I completely understand the situation, but from what it sounds like, Gate 10 lost their rights to one of the lots that they would use. And so it's I guess led to quite a bit of confusion. They still have parking spots available, but it sounds like it's been a little bit more confusing and a little bit more of a mess to get in and out of. So we'll have to see how that goes. Hopefully, I'm assuming we still have a place to park. It's just going to be a matter of how easy it is to get to that place. But we'll find out when we get there, I guess. So Carl just asked if there was anything in particular we were looking to grab from the convention. I know one that I want to try and get my hands on is Creepshow. I know sounds like they're not going to have too many of them here at the show. Looks like a fun little card game, so that's one that I definitely want to try and grab. I'd like to get my hands on Rock Hard 1977 if I can, but I have a feeling that's going to be one that a lot of folks are rushing for. What about you?
Maybe Comic Hunters. I think that's
I want to get that.
potentially the only one for sure. Honestly, the only thing I know for sure I'm buying is the Obsession promos from the Dice Tower. So,
Oh, okay.
beyond that, it'll be whatever looks good at the time. We'll see.
I do know I want to get vegetable stock too.
Yes.
That one is on my list. We've had a chance to play the original, really liked it. Super excited that Arcane Wonders is going to have that at the show, so hopefully I can get my hands on that too. What about playing of games? Anything in particular you guys wanted to try to get played while we're there?
I have a scheduled game of John Company 2nd edition that I've always been interested in checking out. hopefully I can make that. Won't have to rearrange or cancel that. Otherwise, no, I think I just want to kind of peruse the demos that are available at the tables and kind of learn a little bit more about what's out there.
Same, I don't really have anything in particular this con. I'm kind of going in blind a little bit, I feel like.
Yeah.
Which is good. Just check out everything and see if anything piques my interest.
We do have, I think, 3 different blocks at the BGG Hot Games room, which is something that we do just about every year. And that's a really great way to play some of the newer games that are out. The GenCon library doesn't always have all of the new stuff, so the BGG Hot Games room is kind of a great place to go in and kind of get a taste of all of the newer stuff that's just being released, so you get a chance to kind of try some of that stuff out. If you like it, hop down to the vendor hall and pick it up.
Yeah, that's actually the thing I probably most look forward to is checking out, having the chance to just grab the hot new games, read through the rule books, play a round or two, and see if it's something I do want to get. So.
Yeah, and that's actually something that we just kind of started doing recently too. Is we don't necessarily sit down in the hot games room and play an entire game. We will play a few rounds of it just to kind of get an idea of it, get a feel for the game, and then put it up, grab the next one. That way we can kind of try out more than just a game or two while we're there. We're trying to try out as many of the new games as we can so that we can decide which ones we want to make sure we're grabbing before we leave the con.
Yeah, trying to be better about playing the games before we buy them now.
Yeah.
Before we would just buy them.
Yeah, especially now that shelf space is a little bit harder to come by.
My main goal is accessory shopping this con. I need jewelry, I need accessories, that's what I want.
What were you looking for specifically?
Snake rings.
Snake rings?
Snake rings. Nice.
Because you lost yours, or
It broke.
it broke?
One of them.
Yeah, actually, one thing that I am definitely gonna check out and probably buy from this year is the components booth that has different game components. Every year I walk by it and I'm like, oh, that'd be pretty cool, but I think I want to upgrade some components in existing games that I have, and I think that's a great way to do it for a better value than, say, through Etsy or something like that. So might go through and buy a bunch of stone and iron and wood pieces just to kind of have. And,
yeah, just to kind of keep out, and then whatever game you happen to be playing, just throw them in.
Yep, so.
I always think about that with the Game Crafters booth because they sell all of the different pieces in all the different colors.
Yeah.
And I play orange whenever it's available, but it's not in a lot of games, so I always think about grabbing like a set of orange meeples and discs and cubes and all that stuff so that I just have them so that when we're playing a game, I can still be orange.
Yeah, that's a good idea too. Yeah.
I'm a little nervous about the parking situation. Luckily, I don't have to park it.
Yeah, you guys get dropped off. And
we worry for you, Carl.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll just drive around all weekend. I am really looking forward to Kilroy's and Brothers.
Yes.
And Kilroy's again, probably. And probably Kilroy's a third time.
Yeah. So Kilroy's for the stuffed breadsticks.
Absolutely.
With the mozzarella and pepperoni. They're so good. And then Brothers for the deep fried Oreos.
Deep fried Oreos.
And the super cheap drink specials.
Yeah.
That's usually one of our first stops when we get down to Indy is Brothers for a couple. we made it down to Indy. I think we got into town probably around 3:30ish. It's about 4:40, 4:45 right now. Carla and Glenn just made a trek down to the convention center to drop off a few of the games that they sold on the virtual flea market on BGG. Here, let me give you a quick view of where our room is. Pretty nice view. We got the convention center and Lucas Oil Field right behind it. City view. Not too shabby. Be nice to be a few floors up, but can't complain. Again, we are staying at the JW Marriott. We'll do a quick room tour. So, right when you first walk in, got a nice big closet, plenty of room. Over here, got our coffee maker, pretty tiny refrigerator. Do wish that was a little bigger. Bathroom, nice big shower. And pretty standard 2-bed hotel room. Nice big mirror. Big TV. Do have a workspace here, which is good. Decent amount of floor space. I don't know that we're gonna have anybody in an air mattress. I think everybody's pretty alright doubling up in the beds, but there is a fair amount of floor space if you wanted to put an air mattress or two down. There's a jet! Alright, we just got back to the room after the all-play event. Had a lot of fun. Met a cool couple people from Springfield, Missouri that own a game cafe down there.
Village Meeple.
Village Meeple, yep. And they taught us like all of the tiny box games from all play, which is fantastic. I ended up walking away with a couple of them because we liked them so much. And now we are getting ready to head down to the Slippery Noodle for the Diana Jones Awards.
And the winner of this year's Diana Jones Award is, and it's blank, I didn't write it down in case you're all stuff. But I know the answer, it's actually United Paizo Workers.